Jury selection begins in contempt case against ex-Trump White House. Washington, AP. Jury selection began Tuesday in the case against former Trump White House official Peter Navarro, who was charged with contempt of Congress after he refused to cooperate with a congressional investigation into the January 6, 2021, attack on the U.S. Capitol. Navarro, a former economics professor, served as a White House staffer under then-President Donald Trump and later promoted the Republicans' baseless claims of mass voter fraud in the 2020 election he lost. Navarro has said that Trump invoked executive privilege, barring him from cooperating with the House January 6 committee. His trial is expected to last through the end of the week. U.S. District Judge Amit Mehta has ruled Navarro's executive privilege argument isn't a defense against the charges, finding that Navarro hadn't shown evidence Trump invoked it. Navarro was charged last year with 2 misdemeanor contempt counts, one for failing to appear for a deposition before the House committee investigating the January 6 attack and a second for failing to produce documents the committee requested. Each count is punishable by up to a year behind bars. Navarro, who has pleaded not guilty, was the second Trump aide to face criminal charges after former White House advisor Steve Bannon. Bannon was convicted of 2 counts of contempt of Congress and was sentenced to 4 months behind bars, though he has been free pending appeal. Trump faces a federal indictment in Washington, D.C., and a state indictment in Georgia over his efforts to overturn his 2020 election loss to Joe Biden, a Democrat. He has denied wrongdoing and has said he was acting within the law. Former Trump White House trade advisor Peter Navarro arrives at the E. Barrett Prettyman U.S. Federal Courthouse, in Washington, August 28, 2023. Jury selection has begun in the case against Navarro, who's charged with contempt of Congress. AP. Photo, Jose Luis Magana. File. The House January 6 committee's final report said Trump criminally engaged in a multi-part conspiracy to overturn the lawful results of the 2020 election and failed to act to stop his supporters from attacking the Capitol.